it might be that time. rise for the presentation of the colors. Then, please remain standing as UWSP senior music student Danielle Kinderman sings our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
I'm going with you.
I still get goosebumps when I hear that song. A special thank you to Danielle. You did a great job. And to our concert band under the direction of Brendan Caldwell, say thank you for such a great performance. Well, good afternoon. I'm Bernie Patterson. I'm the chancellor at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. We're glad you're here this afternoon. This doesn't happen all by itself. Just the setting takes almost 100 people 2 days to put this together, and months in the planning. So one person I want to single out this afternoon is Brittany Rossman and her office, University Relations and Communications, and facilities staff, and everybody else that had a hand in making this afternoon possible. Thank you to them, too, please. And there's one more group I want to say thank you to, and it's the family and the friends and the faculty who are all sitting over in Berg in the overflow room this afternoon because we're full here. You may think it was the rain that drove us in. It was actually the threat of lightning that otherwise we'd have been out with umbrellas, perhaps. But let's say thank you to everybody over in Berg so they can hear you, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I should tell you this, but it's 15 degrees cooler over there than it is here. So next year, we're going to have tickets for that room, and this is going to be the open seating. Well, a warm welcome to each and every one this afternoon. I especially want to say welcome and thank you to the parents and to the family and the friends and everyone who's here to support our graduates. There are 100... Yes, that's okay. That's okay. This graduating class numbers 1,267 graduates. Wow, that's quite a deal. That's large measure, though, you're here, graduates, because of the family and friends that have supported you to get here. Obtaining a college degree is no easy task. It's a major undertaking. And few of you could have made it this far without a lot of help from those that you see around you. Parents sacrificed so you could pay tuition. Husbands and wives had many make-do dinners because you had to study for a test. Young brothers missed playing the video games with you because you had to prepare that term paper. Older sisters missed the times that you used to share together because there was just too much schoolwork to do. And best friends missed hanging out with you because that research project was due the next day. So for just a moment, graduates, this is what I want you to do. I want you to stand up. Everyone graduating today, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. And think about the parents and the step-parents and the grandparents and the great-grandparents, the brothers and the sisters, the husbands and wives, the children and the grandchildren, the aunts and the uncles, and all the other relatives and family friends that have supported you all these years. And then there's the faculty and the staff of this university who picked it up when your parents left you on our doorstep just 4 years ago. Graduates, look around you. I mean, look around you. And look inside. Look inside yourself. And for a moment, think about those who are not with us today, those who have gone on, those who I know are very proud of you, and you wish they could be here as well. Because this is the foundation. These are the shoulders upon which you stand today. So let's take this opportunity for you to give these loved ones a standing ovation, and I want them to hear you across the street. You may be seated. Now, that was the old-fashioned way of saying thank you. That's what I grew up with. My wife, Cinda, sitting down here, tells me I know so little about pop culture, and she's right. But I do know, graduates, that you've got those cell phones out there, and I know you're texting each other, and you're texting those friends over in Berg. So get it out of your system. And I want you to send this text. Mom, Dad, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So while you're doing that, and I'm going to be checking, while you're doing that, I'm going to introduce the leadership of this university. You've met them already, so you know them, but I want the audience to meet them. So if you would hold your applause till they're all standing. I'd like to begin with Dr. Marty Lloyd, Dean of the College of Professional Studies. Jeff Morin, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communications. Greg Deemer, Vice Chancellor for Business Affairs. Dr. Brad Van Den Elzen, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Kathy Binker, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement. and Dr. Randy Olson, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor of Physics and Astronomy. Dr. Olson is filling in for our provost this afternoon, who is away attending his son's graduation, being a parent just like you are today. So say thank you to the leadership of this university. The other members of the platform party will be introduced as we move through the program. We are one great institution, UW-Stevens Point, and there's a simple reason for that, and that's because of the outstanding faculty and staff and leadership we have here in Point. Let me give you just a few examples of why that is so true. For example, we have the highest percentage of undergraduate courses taught by regular faculty than any other institution in this system. That's pretty amazing. Study abroad. We know it's important, but did you know that at most universities they struggle? Their goal is to be 5%. 5% here. 22% of our students have an international experience. And then there's the Princeton's review rankings, and again, 2011, we're on the Green College list, and isn't that great? And my last just reminder to everybody, U.S. News and World Report, those rankings, again, we are in the top 10 public master's levels universities in a 12-state region. I think that's pretty amazing. This is a great university, don't you think so? Commencement marks the beginning, as we know. You'll leave here, and each will take their own path. But it's also a time to remember what these past years have been like. And graduates, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I hope Mom and Dad doesn't hear about all that happened in the last 4 years. So I won't mention those. Well, I did slip up this morning ceremony, and I did mention the party at the Teak House. But other than that, we'll talk about some other things like the 2010 men's basketball NCAA National Championship. Remember when we did that? Yeah, yes. Remember walking into the Dreyfus Center after it was reopened? You remember what it was like before and how wonderful it is today? You saw that transformation. Remember you're participating, and as many of you did for several years, in the 90 FM trivia contest. And remember working on those research projects where we have such a strong program in undergraduate research, and the posters you presented on campus and at professional conferences and in the rotunda of our state capitol. But perhaps what I'm most proud of is what you did in the community, the thousands of hours, and I mean literally thousands of hours, of community service you have provided to Stevens Point, Portage County, and beyond. From reading to children in grade school, to working in the food pantries, to filling sandbags on the banks of the Wisconsin River when it threatened Stevens Point. And for that, we received the NCAA National Award for Division III in Community Service. So you are to be congratulated, class of 2011. So, commencements, graduation. There are feelings of sadness, saying goodbye to roommates and to good friends, but you will remain connected. I think you will. There's feelings of anxiety, what life will bring, what it holds for you down the road, what that first job will be. But it's certainly a time for celebration and feelings of excitement and exhilaration. Commencement is a proud time for parents and for family and friends, as it is for our faculty and our staff. So now, I want to call to the podium to introduce our distinguished members of the audience and graduating class, Dr. Randy Olson. Dr. Olson.
Thank you, Chancellor Patterson. It is the faculty of our university who are primarily responsible for determining academically who will join the ranks of our graduating class today. I want to thank both our retired and emeritus faculty and staff and our current teaching faculty and staff for their leadership and dedication to teaching, research, and community service. Will our retired, emeritus, and current faculty and staff please stand to be recognized? Yep, that's those of you who are faculty, emeritus, and current. Thank you very much. You may be seated. I would also like to thank specifically the faculty from the College of Fine Arts and Communication and the College of Professional Studies who are serving as marshals today. Representing our theater and dance department is our Grand Marshal, Professor Roger Nelson. Our faculty marshals today are Ann Abbott, Professor of Health, Promotion, and Human Development, and filling in for Carlene Ferrante, Chris Sadler, Professor of Communication. Our student marshals are Macy Herr, Assistant Professor of Education, and Lucinda Thayer, Professor of Music and wonderful Director of Choral Activities. Thank you. Scott Frazier, a Professor of Physical Education, will read the graduates' names, and Diana Black, Associate Professor of Graphic Design, will be announcing today. Thank you all for your help with this ceremony. As part of this occasion, we give special recognition to those students who have truly excelled both in and out of the classroom. Today, I am pleased to introduce several groups of outstanding graduating seniors. I'd like to recognize members of our 2001 graduating class who have received the Chancellor's Leadership Award. Will those Chancellor's Leadership Award recipients please stand and remain standing while I comment on that award? All right. If you would remain standing for a moment, the Chancellor's Leadership Award honors those graduating seniors who have demonstrated significant leadership, who have provided meaningful campus and community service, and who have shown a commitment to personal growth throughout their careers at this university. The names of these outstanding students are listed in the Commencement program. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. Will members of Phi Kappa Phi please stand? Phi Kappa Phi is a national honor society that encourages superior scholarship in all academic disciplines and recognizes those persons of good character who have excelled in scholarship. The names of these outstanding students are also noted in the Commencement program. Congratulations to each of you. Members of another group of outstanding students are recognized as recipient of Academic Honors Awards. The faculty has established a program of academic honors to recognize undergraduate students for outstanding academic achievement. Graduation honors are awarded on the basis of the grade point average for all courses attempted. There are 3 levels of academic honors: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74, please stand. These students are graduating cum laude. You may be seated. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89 please stand? These students are graduating magna cum laude. Congratulations. You may be seated. Among this afternoon's graduates, there are 18 students at this ceremony who have earned a grade point average of 3.9 or above, summa cum laude. I will read their names in alphabetical order. As I read your name, please stand and remain standing until all are recognized, and then we can congratulate you all. Those students graduating summa cum laude: Andrew Andrich, Kelsey Back, Andrew Brummel, Sarah Butts, Sadie Sisler, Danielle Drager, Scott Frost, Amanda Goodstedt, Jenny Havlovic, Holly Kuzling, Matthew Korth, Katrina Massa, Devlin Matson, Catherine Pensinger, Sarah Polodna, Krista Riley, Lydia Soderlund, and Jessica Wernberg. Join me in congratulating these outstanding seniors. You may be seated. While this is a day to highlight the achievements of our graduates, we also want to recognize the pivotal role our faculty and staff play in providing quality educational opportunities to these students. We are fortunate to have dedicated and talented faculty and staff. They help their students become lifelong and independent learners and instill in them a personal pleasure in learning. Our faculty and staff are filled with enthusiasm for their disciplines and for their students. They care about each student, whether the student is struggling or succeeding. Many of them provide rich learning experiences for students while engaging in significant research and outreach endeavors that require long hours outside the classroom and office. Each year, a number of these exceptional individuals are selected by their colleagues and students to be recipients of excellence awards for their teaching, scholarship, and service. Some of our university award recipients are here with us today. If they are in attendance, I ask them to stand and remain standing as I read their names. Paul Hladky, Cynthia McCabe, Rebecca Stevens, Kristen Thielking, and Lee Willis received the Excellence in Teaching Award. Michael Hansen and David Lee Williams are the recipients of the University Scholar Award. Jim Haney and Richard Ruppel are recipients of the University Service Award. Julie Snyder received the Academic Staff Excellence Award, and John Hussingfeld won the Academic Staff Spirit of Community Service Award. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding faculty and academic award recipients. You may be seated. Dr. Brad Vanden Elsen, Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, will now introduce the James H. Albertson Medallion recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Olson. Good afternoon. I invite the following individuals, if present, to stand as I call their names. Joan Adank, Alexandra Anderson, Julie Burrows, David Carley, Sam Dinga, Scott Frost, Anthony Fuller, Lauren Gala, Amanda Goodset, Danielle Ham, Danielle Kinderman, Hannah Crookman, Lee Lee, Jeffrey McKee, Daisha Melby, Tracy Odenhoven, Philip Potter, Jake Porchot, Jacqueline Wall, and Liza Warnicki. These students are now part of the 667 graduating seniors since 1967 who have received the James H. Albertson Medallion, given in memory of James Albertson, the 8th president of this university. James Albertson emphasized the importance of out-of-class learning and challenge students to be totally involved in the university and the community. In a special ceremony last evening, these students received the James H. Albertson Medallion, and it's based upon their excellence in leadership, scholarship, campus and community involvement, and service, as well as commitment to personal and professional growth. Please join me in congratulating these exceptional individuals for their outstanding achievements. Thank you. It's my pleasure to reintroduce Chancellor Patterson.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Van Elsen. We are now honored to introduce our speaker for this afternoon. He is Dan Jessup, a 2000 alumnus of UWSP. Since his own graduation day, Dan has spent most of his career in Chicago, where he has mixed time among acting, recruiting, and human resources. He first moved to the Windy City to study improvisational acting, where that craft began. He studied and performed at various theaters and began teaching improv to actors and non-actors as a tool for interpersonal communication. He's also performed and worked with theater companies founded by fellow UWSP alumni. Dan joined the e-commerce firm Groupon in Chicago in 2009, directing talent acquisition and establishing recruiting and hiring standards. Since that year, the company has grown from about 50 employees to more than 1,900 in North America and has increased its presence to 500 markets in more than 45 countries. This spring, Dan was named the head of people strategy with Groupon, a role that fits him well with his background in recruiting, training, and improvisational acting. He is a corporate workshop facilitator and performer and working with Second City Communications. He finds that improvisation is beneficial to interpersonal communication, team dynamics, and liberating spontaneity. What an interesting way to think about it, liberating spontaneity. UWSP class of 2011 and guests, will you please join me in thanking and welcoming our commencement speaker, Dan Jessup. Dan?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you to the Alumni Committee, to everyone here. Thank you to the Stevens Point Police Department for allowing me back into the city. Lifting the ban for a good 36 hours is nice of you. This is a true honor to be here, and I got a call a couple months back to ask if I would come and entertain speaking here, and I said, "What? What do I have to pay you?" And it was amazing. Just the thought of it, and so I was immediately excited, but at the same time, I thought, well, what is a message I can say that is relevant to everyone? Obviously, a lot of different people here. With students, with family, with non-traditional students, and across the board, what's something that everyone will get and relate to it? So, la cosa más importante a mí, y creo que es una cosa más importante de todo, es el carácter del ser humano, ¿no? Es como el énfasis en la manera en que, cómo hacemos lo que hacemos. Y sobre todo, no sé si vamos a vivir aquí o allá, pero estamos una persona muy buena, tiene un énfasis perfecto, ¿sabes? I saw that. Thank you. Thank you. I found it on the floor of Toppers this morning. It's good. I think it really rings true. It really rings true to this moment. I feel very fortunate not only to have been here as a student and a graduate, and then to come back. But as Chancellor mentioned, the company that I've been working for the past couple years, called Groupon, it was a website that really took off and became so much more, and is now this massive e-commerce platform that dedicates to local commerce and local merchants. And it's this rocket ship, as the cliche goes. And it's been amazing, and to be a part of it, to come in and help them recruit and help to define how we hire and who we hire, and to build that along with everybody else is an immense honor. And I'm not going to make the dramatic statement that it's my degree from Point that enabled that. I feel that that's lofty, and that would be too dramatic of a causal relationship. However, I'm very comfortable saying that all of my success is because I lived in Watson Hall when I was here. Yeah. So those who lived in Watson Hall, guys, things are looking up. Those who didn't, I'm sorry. It's going to be a rough life. Steiner, Burroughs, I'm sorry. Baldwin, you guys might as well do this again, because Watson's where it starts. In truth, I think no matter where we come from and whatever our path was when we were here, while we're here, as Chancellor said, this creates a foundation. This creates a foundation, and it goes beyond just a degree. It goes to the relationships we have. It goes to the good things, the bad things, the problems, the challenges. It goes to the relationships, the time that we spent. That creates this foundation that no one can ever take away. And that's extremely powerful. I think also time here helps to craft our identity. And our identity is something that is so much more beyond any label that ever gets put on us, because labels are so temporary. Even if they endure for a long time, for years, for decades, a label is a label, what we do. But how we do it, who we are as people, as humans, goes so much further. And especially going into the workforce. I spent the last few years especially interviewing a lot of people coming out of school, and we're hiring a lot, and in the different jobs I've had, interacting with Gen Y talent. And I'm not too far removed. I mean, 11 years ago, I was doing the same thing, so I should slow my roll. But I really believe that it's the more that we focus on who we are, and I realize that identity, that has such power as we go on. So you're going to hear a lot about networking and the essence of networking. We got to get out there and network, and you're going to go crazy with that phrase. You're going to get very tired of it. And it's true, but it's easy now to have contacts. It's easy to have a myriad of options of people that we supposedly know. But to be the kind of person that other people will want to help out is that next level. And that, I think, to me, is one of the keys. Be that kind of person that others are going to want to help, because we all have a million connections. Even hermits have probably 86 Facebook friends. But be the kind of person that someone else is going to want to help. So bio for me. I mean, I'm a 2000 grad. I'm an Appleton guy. I came here and not knowing really exactly what it was. I was a theater and dance major. I was a BA in acting, and I ended up leaving as a comm in Spanish, or as I call them, comm in Spanish. And I dug it. I lived in Point for 2 years after graduation. I wanted to create a life for myself, and I was excited about that. I was in the residence halls my 4 years, and so I got an apartment on Briggs Street. I got a job. My first gig was through a temp agency at a mill in Plover. And whatever, cool, let's make a life. And I eventually get a gig at Hilltop, and I spent 2 years bartending at Hilltop and substitute teaching in the school district here. And I loved it. I had a life for myself, and I was building on that and creating my identity or adding to it. And it's that time that I think that really helped me. It was Point. He was here Point, and it was because of a pointer that I got into improv. And improv is a big part of my life, and freshman year, summer after my freshman year at college, I was at Six Flags Great America as an improv actor. I was a cowboy, running around, making kids laugh and flirting with girls and getting paid for it, and life was awesome. Actually, I'm hoping to reapply there tomorrow. And it was because of a pointer. My freshman year, the chair of the theater and dance department knew of a guy who was an alumnus directing entertainment at Six Flags. He was hiring actors, and the chair came to me and he said, "Hey, you scrappy, talk too fast little freshman guy, you might be good for this." And I said, "Okay, yeah, sure, where do I go?" And cruised down to some Holiday Inn in Gurnee and auditioned. I got a gig. It became one of the best jobs I ever had. No joke. That, bartending at Hilltop, and here at Groupon are my top three to this day. Slight mulligan, or a slight deference to Dairy Queen. But I loved it. And that created for me an attachment to improv that really goes beyond, I think, the knee-jerk reaction that improv is about making people laugh or being witty. Those are components of it. But to me, and I've noticed this in studying it in Chicago and getting involved in it and now leveraging it in other things I do, there are so many core tenets of improvisation that are so transferable and relatable to anybody and to any field. And for me, those things are, one of the biggest things is make your partner look good. When we're on stage, it's one of us, it's two of us, it's 2 of us up to maybe 10 of us, and we have no script. There's no plan of attack. But our focus is on making our partner look good, if not make them look brilliant. And that has such power, I think. Improv is all about listening and reacting, focusing on the how. Again, how we say what we say is so much more important often than what we say, how we do what we do. And this idea of recognizing and appreciating the contributions of other people. And those things, while they're not crazy new ideas, I think they're so powerful, and I think they're so relevant, and they're underappreciated a lot of times. People that I've seen and we've hired at Groupon and other people, those that I think glom onto those aspects, you see them have impact that's greater than the sum of the parts, and it's amazing. It really is. At Groupon, we're hiring like crazy lately. We've had some months over the past year where we've hired 200 people in a month. And those I think that can grasp more than just their skill set and that are good people, that have character. It's amazing the difference. The quality of someone's character has an immeasurable impact on how they're received and eventually their success. And I know that might sound soft or whatever, but I believe it till I'm blue in the face, and that's awkward. Well, I think we have a good crew there. We have about almost 2,000 people in Chicago coming up on that, and there were 35 only 2 summers ago. And of those 2,000, we have very few tools. Very, very few tools. We might have a couple. I don't know. I don't meet everybody as much as I'd like to anymore, but it's important. So again, I think that there's a lot of weight to that. Certainly, success I think can come, and again, what do I know? I'm 11 years out of college, but what I've seen so far is that success certainly comes from a combination of opportunity and action. And it's on us to continually take advantage of that, but help others take advantage of it. It goes right back to that idea of we're collaborating. The sum is going to be greater than the parts. And life's bigger than me. I'm 5'6". A lot of things are bigger than me. But life is bigger than any one of our contributions. I think those that that attach to that have that next leg up. And I want to wrap quickly because I know it's approaching 90 to 95 degrees. So if anything, I would say this. Know that you guys are in a very enviable position with a ridiculous amount of opportunity. And that's, of course, true for almost any graduating class. But I think it's amplified now in this idea of Generation Y or the millennials or the Aaron Rodgers era, whatever you want to call it. There's a belief that this generation is highly skilled, very, very bright, maybe impatient at times. These are stereotypes. And you have the opportunity to prove or disprove whatever part of the stereotypes you like or you don't like. And even more, I think there's a tremendous opportunity to capitalize on the degree. The degree is one thing, but adding to that this level of character and who we are as people is amazing, and it can go so far. So again, know that, and pretty soon I know a bunch of names are going to get called, and your name's probably going to be one of them. Also, enjoy that, and also enjoy this. We have a special treat that we're promising this year and starting as a tradition. As you came in, you noticed that the faculty and staff here were applauding you as you walked in. That's something we're going to do for the next 3 months, wherever you are. So appreciate that and value that. We'll be in your living rooms, we'll be in your bedrooms, dressed in these robes, applauding you at every moment for the next 3 months. So realize that and appreciate it, because that's only something you get at Point. Cheers.
Dan, I want to thank you in advance for the guns I'm going to develop in the next 3 months. There's going to be some serious stuff going on here, and I'm really excited about that. It's a tough act to follow, folks. I am very pleased this afternoon to introduce your spring 2011 class speaker, Scott Frost. Okay. A native of Kenosha, Scott is majoring in arts management and theater design and technology with an emphasis on stage management and costume design. He is also a minor in vocal music. He is the son of Dave and Kim Frost. And Dave and Kim, would you please stand to be recognized? Thanks. Scott has held many roles in the Players Student Theater Organization, including president. He is the winner of the Albertson Medallion and the Chancellor's Leadership Award. He's a member of Phi Kappa Phi. He's also an Eagle Scout and has won several academic scholarships. While studying at UWSP, Scott has interned for the Performing Arts Series and the International Edinburgh Fringe Festival. He has also worked for the UWSP costume shop for 4 years. Scott says that living fine art for 4 years has taught him that art is not a solo career, but takes the efforts of many and has the capacity to change lives. He hopes to use his skills to work as an artistic and executive director for a performing arts center. Please help me welcome Scott Frost.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Vanden Nelson, for the introduction. And now, to the Chancellor, deans of our college, faculty, and professors, proud parents, family, and friends, welcome, and thank you for helping us, the graduating class of 2011, to get where we are today. My name is Scott Frost, and I have the great honor and privilege to speak on behalf of my graduating class. And finally, to my classmates themselves, congratulations. We have finished all of our work, tests, assignments, performances, exams, and now we get to walk across this stage today and graduate from college. Whether it was 3, 4, or more years, we have all put in our time and learned what we need to get out there in the world and start our jobs. But what's even more important than the class assignments or final exams is the real-world experience. The ability to take on what is completely new to each one of us, imagine what it will truly be like, and to try our best. If you think about it, we are the only creature on this planet that can learn and understand something as complex as an entire career without actually going out and experiencing it first. We spent our time here in the classrooms of the university and learned the entire history, lineage, and fundamentals of our majors, and now we go out into the real world and experiment with the actual job market. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, all life is an experiment, and the more experiences you make, the better. So now thinking back to those GDR classes we took, the science classes back in whatever year that you took them, we did lots of experiments, and well, not all of them went as planned, because if they did, we wouldn't have known how to use the emergency eye wash station or the fire blanket or any of those useful tools for those experiments that didn't go so well. But anyways, like I was saying, sometimes the experiments don't go how we plan, but we still learn from them nonetheless. For that reason, I think it's important as we leave today to know the benefits of not only our successes, but our mistakes and our failures as well. Ira Glass, an American public radio personality and host of the radio show This American Life, spoke here on our campus a few weeks ago, and he spoke about the benefits of knowing your failures. He said even into his 7th year working as a professional radio broadcaster, he still made mistakes that he now knows what those mistakes were and how to learn from them. And mistakes aside, he knows what those mistakes are and has learned from each and every one of them. But at its very core, if you think about what failure does for you, is it helps you to strip away that which is not needed. If you stop trying to make something that is wrong work in your life, what's left but only that which is right, that which actually matters in our lives. So, whether it's that job that you desperately want or the guy and the girl that sat in front of your morning lecture, if it isn't meant to be, let it go, but be yourself. For many of us right now, we're in an uneasy position where we're trying to balance our own ambition for the future to those expectations that were from those people that we're closest to. But remember, first of all, that there is an expiration date on blaming your parents for your problems, and we're definitely past that. But so too, they can't blame us for going after our dreams, nor do I think they ever would. Our family and friends want to see us succeed in everything that we do, and they will be here through the successes and the failures. So if we accept those failures that will come in our lives, we will be better prepared for the future. Henry Ellis once said, "All the art of living lies in the fine mingling of letting go and holding on." We must remember to let go when we don't get those first jobs that we apply to, because without finding the determination that comes with the letdowns in life, how would we ever know if that's truly the right job for us? Disappointments give us the inner safety that could never be attained by any final exam. They teach us about ourselves in a way that we could never be learned other than living through them. They show us the self-discipline to continue pushing onward into the unknown and to continue to imagine what the future holds for us. It's the knowledge and imagination that will bring us personal happiness in life. So as we graduate, we must remember the true personal happiness of knowing that life isn't a checklist of achievements and awards. Your qualification and your resume, while being steps towards your success, are not your entire life. And life is difficult and complex, and we cannot sum that up just by a CV or an open interview. But most of all, it's important to remember that life is out of anyone's total control. We are fully educated in our majors and prepared for the job market, but just as wild of places as our imaginations can take us, so too will the world that we are walking into as we leave this campus today. Our intelligence, capacity, and education have earned us a unique position with unique responsibilities. In this time of unknowns, both in our lives, in the nation's economy, and even in our own state, we must remember that it's the way that we vote, the way that we live, and the way that we pressure the government that has an impact way beyond ourselves or this university. We need to leave this university as a combined effort with the privilege and burden that our new position in this country can be an influence needed not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us. We currently have the power to imagine better, and we are charged to make the change that we want to see in our future. So, as we leave today, I remind you all to look around at those sitting around you, and despite the fact that we are all wearing the identical robes and hats, we all are individuals with enormous potential. We each must use this individuality to go forth and achieve greatness in life. We leave this university and go on to bigger and better things, but we must remember that as we go our separate ways, we will also always have each other. Walt Disney once said, "Don't cry because it's over, but instead smile because it happened." So in that same vein, as we leave today, don't cry because we're all going different ways, but smile because we shared the time together here on this campus and confident that our friendships will last and that will bring us together again and again in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2011. And classmates, again, congratulations. We have made it, and we will go forth together with the power and imagination to achieve great things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott, and congratulations again to you and your classmates. We are now ready to confer the degrees, first being the Doctorate of Audiology program, a joint effort between UW-Stevens Point's School of Communicative Disorders and UW-Madison's Department of Communicative Disorders. Will the candidates for doctoral degree please stand? Chancellor Patterson, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, it is my privilege to present the May 2011 candidates for the Doctor of Audiology degree in the College of Professional Studies. I recommend that contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, they receive the diploma of this university and that the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please stand for conferral?
By authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, and upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of this university, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Audiology, together with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please escort the doctoral degree candidates forward.
We're doing this now.
The following graduates are from the College of Professional Studies, Clinical Doctorate in Audiology. Nicole Klatt will be hooded by Gary Cumley. Gina Wendricks.
Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Chancellor Patterson, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, it is my privilege to present the May 2011 candidates for master's degrees. The graduate faculty and I recommend that, contingent upon the completion of all degree requirements, each candidate be conferred with the appropriate master's degree and, in testimony thereto, be given the diploma of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, and upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of this university, I confer upon you the appropriate degree of Master of Science in Elementary Education, the Master of Science in Education, the Master of Science in Communicative Disorders, Speech and Language Pathology, the Master of Science in Human and Community Resources, and the Master of Arts in Communication, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Those faculty representatives who will be participating in the hooding ceremony, please meet your candidate at the bottom of the stairs. Marshals, please escort the master's degree candidates forward.
I need your card. I need the card. Is this the order? Masters of Science in Nutritional Sciences will be hooded by Dr. Annie Wetter, Diane Riley. Masters of Science in Human and Community Resources, Ariel Hardray. Carol Pilot. Marcia Swaltz-Weedle. Barbara Tetzloff. Abby Tollefson. The following graduates will receive the Masters of Science in Education General and will be hooded by Patricia Carroll. Jennifer Halsey. Alicia Korth. Deidre Weber. Nee Schoen. The following graduates are receiving Masters of Science in Communicative Disorders, Speech and Language Pathology, will be hooded by Gary Cumley. Sarah Bainey. Jordan Blaisher. Joy Brandenburg. Christina Glinsky. Maria Hackfeld. Rebecca Hegman. Jennifer Harms. Molly Hartwig. Heather Houston. Callie Jostin. Anna Kaiser. Noel Keycheck. Kristen King. Ashley McCormick. Amy Meverden. Jamie Misala. Nicole Pyle. Brittany Pirro. Jill Reibel. Julie Soybert. Rachel Smalley. Nicole Strike. Crystal Wolfgram. Following graduates from the College of Fine Arts and Communication, Masters of Arts in Communication, will be hooded by Chris Sadler. Morgan Dupel. Troy Halverson. Greg Orms. Tony Sage. Kim Ralston will be hooded by Jim Haney.
I'm Marty Lloyd, Dean of the College of Professional Studies. Will the candidates for bachelor's degree in the College of Professional Studies please stand? Wow. Yeah.
Makes you proud.
Big group. Chancellor Patterson, these awesome students who are ready to enter their professions with integrity, creativity, and passion are candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Professional Studies. I recommend that they receive the diploma of this university as long as they successfully complete the requirements and the bachelor's degrees be conferred upon them. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Fine Arts and Communication please stand? Chancellor Patterson, these students are from the college that inspires, that creates, and that achieves. And they are candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in our college. I recommend that, contingent upon successful completion of all requirements, some of them in my class, they receive the degree for this university and that appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Now will all baccalaureate candidates from both colleges please stand?
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of this university, I confer upon you the appropriate Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science degree, together with the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please.
You may be seated.
Marshals, please escort the baccalaureate degree candidates forward.
From the College of Professional Studies, Bachelor of Arts, Kelsey Back. Amanda Backman. Jackson Butler. Kayla Clements. Catherine Connor. Zachary Dahl. Lauren Dow. Carrie Frame. Molly Gorman. Cassandra Greenfield. Is it hats or hot? Britta Hotz. Amanda Halloran. Kevin Hansen. Jennifer Herdrick. Piatita Hongwilly. Jonathan Jolan. Caitlin King. Natasha Maldonado. Thomas Martin. Candace McGregor. Margaret Nido. Elise Nelson. Holly Novasic. Nicole Paczynski. Chelsea Redlin. Iris Razy. Tara Rock. Okay. Ashley Reeder. Reeder. Sorry. Kara Shozinski. Layla Scott Hinchek. Anna Shute. Marin Smaglik. Clay Swatluski. Michael Tom. Wendy Velarde Polar. Tiffany Venus. Angela Verdine. Following graduates received a Bachelor of Science degree. Elizabeth Abraham. Nicole Alger. Cassandra Allard. Kimberly Arndt. Luke Arndt. Megan Arndt. Katie Artemick. Chad Miller. Kristen Bear. Shannon Bear. Brianne Bargender. Bradley Bauman. Susan Baus. Cassandra Bembenik. Rachel Ben. Jamie Bentz. Stephanie Berg. Holly Benversey. Melissa Bjorkman. All right. Caitlin Blomer. Garrett Bloom. Sarah Bodine. Corey Bowman. Carla Borsdorf. Excuse me. Lauren Borth. Seth Brayton. Nicole Brockhurst. Emily A. Brown Arnott. Dana Brown. Jared Brown. Camille Brugan. Letitia Buck. Peter Buck. Emily Burnett. Allison Burns. Bradley Berzinski. Amanda Bushka. Jennifer Bussey. Kevin Butters. Sarah Butts. Elizabeth Carney. All right. Lauren Chilcott. Christensen. Sadie Christensen. Anthony Clemens. Lisa Clemens. Am I supposed to be the middle initial?
No.
Alexandra Clifton. Caitlin Cochran. Lisa Conrad. Lydia Cook. Mary Jean Cornelius. Christine Ann Cunard. Calvin Crapo. Megan Crockett. Alicia D'Amato. Sorry. Brittany Dantine. Okay. Julie Dosoni. Paige Doyle. Danielle Drager. Danielle Dreher. Ashley Dugan. Alex Iberius. Dana Ehlers, my sorry. Michael Eldred. Miranda Enderby. Caitlin Inger. Justin Erdman. Kimberly Ernest. Nicholas Estep. Sarah Ferenkug. Danielle Fearman. Jumbo Feng. Tiffany Furcus. Katie Frank. Christy Frank. Whitney Foodie. Joseph Gallion. Hannah Gabert. Preston Jeanette. Tricia Gilchrist. Christine Gilson. Christopher Gaich. Jill Goffin. Alicia Goodman. Neil Grafey. Megan Grams. Randy Green. Chad Gregory. Groyle? Nicole Groyel. Kathleen Griffin. Courtney Grimm. Rochelle Grospier. Jessica Haas. Aaron Hall. Carrie Ann Haluska. Matthew Hare. Amanda Harris. Amy Hawk. Sandra Hose. Haas. Sandra Haas. Sorry. Jenny Havalovic. Caitlin Hayes. Julia Herr. Molly Herrick. Danielle Hireman. Okay. Megan Hillebrand. Heinz. Christine Hintz. Scott Holzel. Stephanie Hugden. Stephanie Hugden. Kelly Holmes. Ashley Hoople. Brianna Hoppy. Jamie Horn. Ben Yeager. Yaklin. Allie Yaklin. Samantha Jonan. Jensema. Caleb Jensema. Jennifer Jordan. Jennifer Josiak. Paul Kazmarowski. Jenna Cannonberg. James Karbowski. Amanda Cower. Thank you. Kavanaugh. Rebecca Kavanaugh. Kenyon. Samantha Kenyon. Alicia Kiefer, sorry. Caitlin Kins. Kyra Klicka. Kluzinski. Tyler Kluzinski. Megan Klug. Melissa Knobloch. Holly Kuzling. Justin Canine. Matthew Korth. Elise Corey. Kozalek. Kevin Kozalek. Francis. Kayla Cranches. Amanda Kraus. Alicia Kuzel. Derek Kurth. Ryan Labar. Amanda Lamb. Rachel Lamb. Cheryl A. Lang. I don't know why I said A, but oops. Ashley Langbecker. Abby Lonco. Kevin Landry. Lanscron. Charity Lanscron. Kelly Lee. Andrea Lentz. Spencer Leishon. Kahan Lin. Michelle Liss. Wenqing Lu. Kelly Lloyd. Justin Loper. Suzanne Long. Catherine Lotzer. Sarah Lynch. Katrina Lockett. Kyle Meritz. Lauren Malliot. Heather Mansky. Talia Margarella. Nicholas Markowski. Derek Martini. Gregory Marty. Maddie Mason. Katrina Massa. Melissa Matthey. Matthew Mayotte. Francois Bay. Stephanie Meckley. Hannah Mayer. Casey Midall. Stephanie Michelle. Hey. Ian Mickelson. Craig Miller. Melissa Mills. Matthew Moses. Maihua Mua. Lauren Mulder. Travis Nahuda. Okay. Lindsay Nelson. Elizabeth Newman. Samantha Jo Nowak. Hey. Krista Olson. Sarah O'Toole. Emily Oxton. Daisy Pash Linville. Kayla Paul. Matthew Peters. Katie Pinsinger. Brittany Pepper. Betsy Perch. Kirsten Peters. Anna Peterson. Bridget Peterson. Tiffany Peterson. Joy Pfeiffer. Nick Pulaski. Sarah Pasoel. Pasoel? Pasoel. Patrice Powell. Jenna Preisinger. Thank you. Aaron Prestrol. Retta Redant. Heidi Reichard. Cameron Ryland. Amanda Reinke. Haley Richardson. Stephanie Rick. Natalie Rind. Emily Reardon. Aaron Ross. Michelle Rudel. Patricia Ryan. Sorby. Jeremy Sarby. Sarver-Lar. Kayla Sarver-Lar. Tiffany Schaefer. Kevin Schill. Alicia Smith. Alyssa. Chris Snyder. Daniel Snyder. Andrew Schonauer. Shauna Schroeder. Peter Shantis. Jamie Schwafel. Rochelle Swingle. Samantha Secord. Craig Shipley. Justin Short. Danae Schumann. Amy Simmons. Star Slade. Nicholas Smith. Randy Smith. Andrew Snippen. Lydia Soderlin. Kelly Summers. Ryan Sonnentag. Jacelyn Spees. Caitlin Spooner. Brett Staley. Jamie Stankowski. Nicole Stashik. Aaron Steffen. Brooke Steinhurst. Amanda Stevenson. Pamela Stoffel. Brandon Stremkowski. Brianna Studinsky. Trevor Schultz. Evan Sweeney. Mitchell Tallman. Elizabeth Taylor. Travis Tomac. Mark Tomaszewski. Cade Trones. Thomas Upton. Jennifer Van Abel. Melinda Van Galder. Tyler Van Hoosen. Kevin Vanden Lundenberg. Catherine Vandecastle. Jessica Van de Wettering. Susan Vanden Langenberg. Kyle Vanderloop. Rebecca Van. Joshua Volmer. Rochelle Vorpagel. Rachel Voss. Benjamin Wallin. Lauren Watkins. Melissa Winning. Jessica Wernberg. Hannah Werner. Cody White. Stephanie White. Kyle Wurzba. Elise Williams. Rachel Wilson. Jesse Winter. Calvin Winters. Trent Wise. Tiffany Witt. Stephen Wozniak. Lindsay Westerbarth. Keomani Zhang. Ling Yo. Allison Zahn. Emily Zeiss. Sherry Zander. Lindsay Zettler. Zong. Joshua Zimmerman. Following are the Bachelor of Fine Arts, graduates Bachelor of Fine Arts. Brittany Anderson. Jacqueline Andrews. Derek Cooksdorf. Kayla Thayer. Megan Wallner. The following graduates are from the College of Fine Arts and Communication, Bachelor of Arts degrees. Harley Altenberg. Gretchen Anderson. Grace Barnhill. Caitlin Bennett. Stephanie Biagioni. Mary Bonham. Laura Carcello. Jacelyn Karlasvik. Yeah. Joseph Daniels. Carissa De Kaiser. Laura Dickman. Austin Erickson. Ryan Farrell. Gerosa. Megan Gerosa. Edna Carolina Geraldo Galliano. Nathan Glass. Amanda Goodset. Allie Girdley. Emily Hyder. Molly Halgrimson. Todd Hebel. Madison Hyde. Nicole Hayden. Kirsten Hendrickson. Lizzie Jonas. Rebecca Johnson. Sarah Johnsrud. Anthony Kalusny. Matthew Carney. Daniel Curley. Larry Cornick. Dalton Lager. How do you pronounce the last name? Cassandra Lanoy. Lindsay Luby. Ejao Lee. Mao Lo. Mao Lo. Edward Lopina. Lopina. Lapella. Krista Malco. Carolyn Marcotte. Danielle Maury. Samantha Nolte. Matthew Novak. Mackenzie Peterly. Elizabeth Pearl. Alessa Push. Stephanie Rankin. Natalie Rizzo. Melanie Rockwell. Karen Seitz. Parker Seams. Amelia Straub. Elizabeth Swingle. Rachel Taylor. Sorry, I've been doing this Rochelle so long. Brittany Tess. Mara Teal. Natalie Uhlenberg. Kyle Robert Ulrich. Laura Vandenberg. Emily Wagner. Amy Westerbeck. Amanda Wild. Following graduates will receive Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees. Mercer Applin. Kayla Bill. Amanda Blaha. Andrea Belkey. Matthew Briggs. Andrew Brummel. Amanda Buffington. Tricia Collenberg. Bree Collins. Allie Daniels. Katie Debs. Caitlin Dickman. Scott Frost. Shelby Hans. James Hansen. Jenny Harkness. Lynette Helbach. Joshua Colbo. Joshua Colbo. Kahanowski. August Kananowski. Sadie Langamo. David LaRose. Whitney Long. Kelly Lutz. Ninging. Heather Ninging. Daniel Olson. Brianna Roddermaker. Margaret Raymond. Laura Rochester. Rebecca Scholke. Schwankowski. Nicole Schwankowski. Slavi. Craig Sclavi. Stead. Kelly Stead. Morgan Taft. Michael Trudeau. Alexander Van Handel. Weber. Elizabeth Weber. Megan Wells. Cody White. Wicho. Stephanie Wicho. Caitlin Younger. Following graduates will receive the Bachelor of Music degree. Katie Barnes. Rory Bolton. Joseph Campbell. Fong Yuan Chun. Sadie Sizzler. Ewalt. Hillary Ewalt. Michael Fowler. Jillian Furman. Cody Hine. Danielle Kinderman. Adam Krings. Brandon Coos. Amber Loomis. Danielle Mattis. Krista Riley. Luke Ringelstetter. Preston Sandblom. Justin Spinner. Autumn Sutherland. Curtis Weissy. Nicole Welton. Following graduates received the Bachelor of Science degree. Brittany Ballinger. Alexandra Barton. David Benham. Jacob Benson. John Byrell. Matthew Bishke. Jeffrey Bryant. Jacob Kopp. Zachary Gillis. Hakinen. Derek Hakinen. Ivako. Carolyn Ivako. Maggie Jansen. Gina Lang. Chad Murphy. Kayla? Nev? Kayla Neve. Dustin Plager. Dustin Plager. Ronald Replinger. Kristen Ross. Reuter? Eric Rudder. Casey Smith. Nicole Truskansky. Truskansky. Kevin Wenzel. Is that it? See ya, thanks.
Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard to signify your graduation. One more time. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ray Oswald, the new president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. Ray has served on the board since 1999, just 2 years after receiving his degree at UW-Stevens Point. He is also involved in his local Milwaukee chapter, as well as his 10th Reunion Steering Committee. He is a legislative advocate for UWSP and has chaired the Alumni Board Communications Committee. He helped make UW-Stevens Point one of the first UW campuses to have an online alumni community, and his efforts to promote the university through Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter have kept alums connected and engaged with the campus and with each other. Ray works for Fiserv in Milwaukee as Vice President for Business Solutions and Consulting. Please help me welcome Ray Oswald, President of our Alumni Association.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all of our new alumni this afternoon. It feels really great to be here today, not just because I feel honored to share in your excitement for the day, but getting ready for today brought back so many fond memories from my own being in your seats 14 years ago. Not only was I excited to begin the next chapter of my life, but also my commencement ceremony was held indoors, and it was kind of a stuffy day, as I remember as well with that. I know you're eager to get out of here today to continue your ceremony and your celebrations. So I'm going to keep my remarks down to 35, 40 minutes for everyone, okay? To say that UW-Stevens Point is a special place is certainly an understatement. It's a place that has changed my life, and it's also changed yours. It's a place where we learned how to learn. It's a place where we built life-lasting foundations for personal and professional relationships. And if you're like me, UWSP was also a place where you probably paid a few more parking tickets than you ever thought you would. Honestly, this place gives me goosebumps every time I return. It's because UWSP is not just a place. It's a community. It's a family. There isn't much in life that's permanent, maybe not even the tattoos that you got your freshman year when you first came to school. But being a Pointer is permanent, and I'm proud to be a Pointer. Today, we're recognizing and celebrating that all of you are an integral part of the UWSP family. You're one of over 70,000 alumni of UW-Stevens Point, and you're one of the university's most important assets. Our alumni collectively constitute a major force in maintaining and shaping the reputation of this campus. Pointers are everywhere. In fact, there's a lot of Pointers surrounding us in the room today. My fellow Pointers that didn't graduate today, I know you're in the room. Can you stand up with me and give a nice round of applause for our new graduates, please? Thank you. Like I said, Pointers are everywhere, and we're a hell of a lot of fun out there in the real world, too. There's Pointers in over 110 countries throughout the world, and in just my small circle of friends, we've literally met and bumped into Pointers on all 7 continents of the globe. So go out there and talk about Point, brag about UWSP, share your experiences and build new relationships, and most importantly, stay connected. The value of your degree is going to continue to increase as more and more people learn about this great institution. Our hope at the Alumni Association is that we hope to help you stay in touch with current classmates, friends, and help you to rekindle and build new relationships at the same time, both personally and professionally. All of our alums share memories of their years at UWSP and in turn have contributed to the success of this campus. I urge you to continue to think of yourself as a vital participant in the future of your alma mater. We always welcome your support, your ideas, and any improvements you can offer. The Alumni Association is here to strengthen the ties between you and your fellow Pointers and between you and your university home. You are now lifetime members of the Alumni Association. This means you can attend local alumni functions where you live or where you visit friends. They're a great opportunity to rekindle old friendships and also build new relationships. You can come back for a visit and take advantage of opportunities like career services, continuing education opportunities, and special events like homecoming. Stay connected with us online, please. The Alumni Association has an online community just for Pointers. We have a Facebook organization that about a year and a half ago had 0 members and now has grown up to about